Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. I am your host, Emperor Hotshot, also known as Brandon, and today we're going to be doing a Star Wars, or solo a Star Wars story, spoiler discussion type dealio. I'm joined with my good friends, Sean and Justin. Say hi, guys.
You go first.
Can I get some free clout, please?
Okay, banned.
Gonna ban me?
Gonna ban the moderator? So yeah, it's gonna be sort of
I
what was that?
want
It's alright. It's okay.
clout!
You're not getting clout.
Just keep going. Just forget you said it.
Oh, okay. So first things first, I want to go into my general feelings of the movie, and then we can go into your guys's. But overall, I love the movie. I think it's my favorite Star Wars Disney movie. Next would be probably either The Force Awakens or Rogue One. I'm kind of tied in that regard. Last, of course, being The Last Jedi. But as of right now, I think Solo might be my favorite Star Wars movie. It was just a very fun movie. I mean, yeah, you kind of knew what the outcome was going to be in the end. There was no real stakes in it for Obi-Wan, Jesus Christ, for Han or Chewie
Jesus
or Lando.
Christ,
Yeah, I know. But I think some of the side characters and the newer characters introduced did kind of help up the stakes at times, because you knew something had to happen to people like Beckett or Val or the Monkey Man.
Monkey Man. Hold
I forget what his race's name was. Oh, his Rico. It was Rico, right? It was Rico. I think it was Rico.
Rico.
I think.
I
call her Thought. That's what I call her.
No, you're. I want to say something so bad, but I'm not going to. All right, but yeah, so that's my general feelings. What about you guys?
Well, if I have to go first, because Sean always goes last, I'd like to say that my favorite character in the movie.
God, we can't
Anyway,
hear a fucking
favorite
word you're
character
saying.
Really?
Really? Yeah,
Oh,
don't.
no.
But that came through perfectly. No worries. Don't worry, I got that.
Just bear with me. I have bad internet. just bear with me, please.
This stream is
Alright,
already
am I
going
good now?
smoothly. You sound good at the moment, yeah.
Alright. Robots. That's all I got to say.
Thick robots?
No.
Yeah, that's understandable. Thick robots.
I love
You love what?
Just fuck it.
Yeah,
Alright.
just
I love
moving
me some
on.
thick robots.
Moving on. Sean, what about your thoughts?
My thoughts.
Yeah.
Okay. Basically, I like the movie a lot. There's just one. It's this is the one thing I didn't like, and I kept bringing it up to you over since I watched it, was Woody Harrelson's character.
Mm.
It's
Yeah.
like his acting just wasn't very good in that movie. Not saying it wasn't. No, his acting was good. It's just that there were some parts that were just yeah.
I think it's just character
you mean the writing.
didn't have a
It's
lot of
the writing.
yeah.
Well, also he had some parts where he didn't even show emotion at all.
Yeah, he was kind of like a cardboard cutout of a character. I think Woody Harrelson. I mean, he was really excited to be in Star Wars. You could tell that much from a lot of the interviews he was in. It just ended up being that. How do I say? He didn't have a lot of direction, and his character was really there to fill in a trope of like the old mentor who's going to die. That's what happened with Obi-Wan in the original trilogy. Same with Yoda. That's what happens with Qui-Gon in the prequels. That's what happens with Han and arguably Luke in the sequel trilogy. There's just a character trope. We couldn't find any available games. Well, that's just dandy.
Sounds like Star Wars.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna have to add in my 2 cents about the character. Is that he was a goddamn hustler.
Woody Harrelson's?
Yeah, he stay hustling.
Stay hustling.
Yeah,
Wise
he had
word.
some side cooch. You know what I'm saying?
my
He had some
fucking
cooch. traveling with him.
That is some serious commitment right there.
And,
I do have to say, despite
Yeah.
how fuck off, Justin.
She
I-
died.
he's lagging.
I
These are
know.
coming in very late. Like, Justin, get on your phone or something.
I do have to say, there was one scene that I really liked with Woody Harrelson's character, that being the one where he was teaching Chewie how to play space chess.
No, I love that part.
That part, I remember seeing that in the preview, and that was one of the scenes that made me like, okay, I think I'm really going to enjoy this movie, because Beckett is sitting at the holochess table with Chewie on the Falcon, and he's teaching Chewie, you got to keep asking yourself, do I want to make that move? Do I want to make that move? Chewie makes the move. You made that move. And it kind of goes into this whole lesson of you got to anticipate that everyone is going to betray you, and that was a theme throughout the movie. The message was really hammered down your throat at times, which kind of got a little annoying, kind of a little stale. I think I think it's overall a fairly, I don't want to say respectable message, because I mean, going through your life thinking everyone's going to stab you in the back isn't the healthiest.
It's a very cliche thing for a character like that to do. You know, he's like a galactic like thief. You know, he works for like some sort of galactic mafia.
Well, yeah, the entire game is basically the underground of the Star Wars universe, which outside of the Clone Wars, I don't think we really got to see all that much.
But it's like, it's so... I know what you mean by cardboard cutout now, because he's like, you got nuts, kid. That's one thing I gotta say.
I think that was a direct quote from the line.
Just get him like a cigarette, put him in a checkered suit, and put him in the next Fallout game, call him Benny.
Excuse you?
He's the Benny of Star Wars.
Same.
And the movie didn't have what I like the most is that it didn't overdo the funny stuff like it did in The Last Jedi.
Yeah, I thought a lot of the humor was situationally appropriate, I suppose you could say. Some of my favorite ones in particular. Okay, like, look, when you just hear about it and you haven't seen the movie, the shower scene with Yoda, Chewie and Han is like,
you know, when it was
really
like zoomed in on their feet and
yeah,
like
and
Chewbacca
you just see
steps in.
Chewie's...
Why did I expect Han Solo to like turn around?
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Like the...
You know what's ironic right now?
Assume
We're
the
playing Han and Chewie.
Yeah, I know. I kind of did that on purpose. Oh God.
I wanted Chewbacca to say, "Grab your ankles, boy."
Your ankles, touch your toes, boy. But I thought that was funny. There was another scene with again the holochess scene. Jesus Christ, the holochess scene was funny. Damn, that could have gone better.
You see, I'm not all into the like women in movies. But the thing is like,
whoa.
Are you saying
no,
not
like that, not like that. I'm talking about like. I know this is gonna sound like no, that's not what I'm talking about. Like, women can be in movies. They're like great for. There's a lot of great performing women in movies. Okay, what I meant was I'm not like I don't get crushes on women. You know what I'm saying? Like, everyone's attracted to that one girl from Harry Potter. What's her name? Hermione. But what's her real name?
Emma
Watson. Yeah.
Watson,
So like, you know how people are like crushing over these women, like the like Rey from Star Wars. You know, everybody likes her, but it's like
Daisy Ridley is goat.
I don't feel this until that day I saw them robo side.
Jesus Christ.
I mean,
we are getting Jesus.
What's her name?
L337.
L3? Yeah, me and Brandon and Sean, before the stream started a couple days ago, I actually gave her the nickname L Thick because she was the thickest damn robot I've ever seen. It's like I really wanted to like.
Oh no! It's over.
Can somebody install a fleshlight on that robot?
Jesus Christ. Well, I mean, she did say that her and Lando were compatible. Compatible.
And you know, that's the thing. Major spoiler alert, by the way.
This is a spoiler stream, so you
yeah, it's a spoiler stream, so you're free to go in.
Like, I'm about to lay out the whole like the hardest part of the movie for me to go through is to watch Elphick die on the battlefield. You know, like she was, dog. Like if I was Lando, I would want to kill Han Solo right fucking there, dog. I would not like wait until we get home. I'll be like, you just kill my Robo Thick. You kill the greatest possession I have on my ship.
She had the best navigational computer in that little brain of
hers. I felt him. I felt Lando in that movie.
Already.
We just fucked him up, dude.
Wait, you guys playing
Battlefront?
Battlefront, yeah. But I just wanted to say is that, damn, she just had to die.
To be honest, like the I guess you can say the power got to her robot mind.
The power?
Yeah, like she was.
Oh yeah, let's talk about.
Well, what should we go through the movie sort of in order? I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
We can. Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, that might be just easier for viewers to absorb. I think.
What did you guys feel when she did that though? So he won't like be mismatched with the whole chronological order of the movie. Like I just talked about it. What do you guys think about that whole like robot liberation? And when you it was another one of those things where hearing about it before I saw the movie, I'm like, oh god, it's like just another like political type statement. But actually seeing it in the movie, watching a gonk droid walk on a computer terminal was probably one of the funniest things I've ever seen in a Star Wars movie. On it. Just, like, honest to God, I don't think anything compare. Yeah, go that way. I don't think anything could compare to that. It's humor like that I think really worked in the movie's advantage. I gotta stun him. Where is he? I just love Chewbacca in that movie. You can never hear this from me enough. Brandon and Sean have been annoyed with it for like the longest time. I kept calling Chewbacca the homie. He was the homie throughout the entire movie. And the thing is, he wasn't just
when he walked into the shower scene, he had that plug walk.
It's like not only was he the homie to Han Solo, but he was the homie for his clan, dog.
Yeah.
He said, Han Solo, wait right there. I'm gonna let my homies free. You know, I'm so I really want to say that word, but I can't say it because
you can't.
I knocked him down. I stunned him.
Please, I'm coming.
He's Han Solo. Got him. All right.
I'm Han Solo.
I am so mad that they didn't play that during the credits.
Yeah, I think that was a real missed opportunity. I'm feeling like a star. You can't stop my shine. I'm loving close. You want to play your girl?
Yeah.
All right. I'll do this.
I really want Han Solo.
Han Solo. It was like an Easter egg at the end of the movie. They're like dancing to it.
Yeah, they had. Oh my God! Could you imagine if they had like an after-credits scene of what's the actor's name? Alden Eldrick, or yeah, something like that. Alden Ehrenreich, like dancing to "I'm Han Solo" from Star Wars Connect, and then having Lando do his part in the second half of the song. That I would pay to see that again. Like I would pay full price for the movie just for that. Jesus Christ.
You know
Sean.
what I really want to see?
I realized.
I really want to see like, I don't know, like I want to see what's his face? Childish Gambino. I know I'm dumb for like not remembering his name.
Donald Glover.
Donald Glover. You know, I just want to see him like.
I want a Lando movie. Is that
wrong of me? I know everyone. This was the Lando movie.
You're right. You're right. How could I be so? How could I be so silly?
This is the L3 movie.
I threw that grenade and it killed him. That was funny.
Oh yeah, it was funny. I threw a grenade and it killed someone. Wow. I never done that in the game before.
You gotta be there to see it.
Can you shoot that?
That's what I'm doing, but the health keeps coming back.
Fuck.
Anyway.
I just force pushed her. What the fuck? Thought. Be gone, Thought.
Let's talk about the Thought in that movie, though.
Kira.
Yeah.
okay, I'm a huge Emilia Clarke fan. She's like one of my top 3 like favorite female actresses, especially for she's like a perfect Daenerys.
Yeah, I love her in Game of Thrones.
Yeah. I don't know. I just don't know how to feel about her performance in the movie.
It wasn't terrible. I can tell you that.
The scream you thought.
Sean, you know who to choose. No. Green Man.
I was thinking about it, but I didn't do it.
But it was just a character, right?
Kira?
She's not really a thought. Yeah.
Well, okay, like, so...
She was a thought in the movie.
she was the biggest thought.
I just had some, like, really underlying, like... You know, it's because it's a... Was this movie, like, under Disney?
Yes.
Yes.
It was made under Disney? So...
Every Star Wars since... Everything Star Wars since 2011 has been under Disney.
Well, what I was trying to say was, like... There was really some, like, very... What do you say? Obvious undertones.
Oh my
that
God,
she pretty much had sex with, like, that guy.
Yeah, well, it wasn't even just that. It was undertones to the point where she might have been, like, thrown around the campfire to get to where she was. Which wasn't the happiest thought, and I know that thought ran through my head multiple times. She's actually gonna do this, isn't she?
Yeah, this is fun.
So let's talk about the movie, right?
Yeah.
Like what Sean has been doing.
Well, sorry, we're playing a game in the background too while having this discussion, so the viewers have something.
Alright. But and I'll be honest, in the beginning of the movie, I barely had any idea of what was going on.
Mm-hmm. Well, okay, I just thought of something I didn't like from the very beginning of the movie. Lady Proxima, the giant, like, slug centipede lady. I thought that was, like, it was all practical effects, too. I didn't like it. It just felt like maybe too much of the budget ended up going into that puppet alone, only for it to, like, scream in terror as they do a callback to the thermal detonator scene, which I thought that was really clever, too. Why shouldn't I kill you? Because I have a thermal detonator. That's a rock. No, it's a thermal detonator. I just primed. That's a rock, and you made a clicking noise with your mouth. I don't know. I really like that whole sequence. Yeah.
And what happened? Oh god, the driving scene.
Driving scene.
Yes. The like speeder chase throughout Corellia. Which, assuming leaks about Battlefront are true, we're supposed to be getting some sort of speeder or like racing game mode. So I have a feeling that might be what we're getting, is like maybe the streets of Corellia. If not that, then Mimban or Kessel are the maps we're going to be getting. I have a feeling I'd prefer Kessel or Mimban because I think those would be the most aesthetic maps for the movie. But anyway, back to the focus.
Have you ever seen a giant space kraken get peeled like a goddamn orange?
That was so
God,
good.
Was
ILM was just gold with the effects of the movie.
Yeah,
the
movie was just
it was a visual treat at the very least. You might not have liked the movie itself, but you can't deny that, like, the special effects. Jesus Christ, what is going on?
Oh, I tried to press Q. Nothing happened.
Hey, you playing as Darth Maul, Brandon?
Yeah, that's almost relevant, huh?
Oh, yeah, Darth Maul. Not to be ableist here, but that boy was a cripple at the end.
Yeah. So, well, let's not jump to that cameo just yet. Let's go back.
We're gonna go straight to the last second of the movie.
We're going straight to Darth Maul's cameo. Is that what?
I need an explanation.
You need an explanation as to why he's there.
Yes.
So,
wait. This is a great time to test out my my joke.
What joke?
So he has no toes, right?
I already hate this joke. I
don't get it.
My boy has no toes. Does that mean he's lactose intolerant?
I fucking hate you.
Does he actually have no toes?
Well, he might have robotic ones. I mean, his lower torso got cut off, Sean. Yoda just absorbed all of that. I'm gonna die.
So guys, don't think just because I like robots, that means I would suck some toe pinky with you. You know what I'm saying?
some robot pinky toe.
Yeah, like no, I'm not.
Oh, they're frozen.
Freeze!
Everybody.
I'm so dead.
Sean, I mean not Sean, Brandon. Like I'm watching you play Darth.
I don't know how to play Sidious. It's been like a year and I still haven't learned him. It's
like
pretty...
why is he always like running with his hands out like a T-Rex, you know?
He is a T-Rex. Sean, Justin, if you're watching the stream, then I gotta give you. Oh wait, no, Sean, I'm gonna get you this daily challenge.
What is this for?
It's just get a kill with Boba and Vader as a team. It's like 1,000 credits or something.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, you're playing Bossk?
I was going to, but
come on.
I'm helping Sean. Well, we need to get this win. When we get this win for this round, I'll switch over to Bossk and I'll represent
I want everyone. I want you to turn up the game volume so that, like, even over your talking, everyone's just gonna be hearing
thunk, thunk, thunk.
Just over and over again.
It's gonna be giving people. Like, it's gonna be getting Siege players some PTSD.
Oh yes.
You got fuse.
What's his face? Jump Pat from over. Demo Man.
Come on, Jesus!
You just.
So about that movie, because we just kind of lost track about the whole.
Yeah, we got distracted. Yeah. Did I just?
You're lying.
Please watch that play. That was.
Oh my
oh
god.
My god. Holy.
That was ridiculous,
that
Brandon.
Was,
chill.
That was clean.
I know. Chill the hell out, man.
That was clean.
Jesus. So what do you guys think about Donald Glover's performance as Lando?
Donald Glover was perfect as Lando, and I don't think they could have chosen a better actor to play Lando.
Yeah.
Also, I did want to bring this up on the topic of Lando. It was a huge, like, thing, like, oh my god, they're making Lando Calrissian, like, what was it, pansexual in the movie or whatever. Like, this is such a total, just, this is awful. They're like totally disgrace of his character. Well, not necessarily, but the way it was handled in the movie, I didn't see it as any different. It still felt like Lando to me. And yeah. I think I appreciated that more than anything.
The thing about Lando is not that he's straight, but it's that he is a smooth dude.
He will go for anyone he can get shit from.
Yo, I would like some Robo thighs.
I would love some Robo Coochie, my guy.
Yeah, you know, I'm just wondering how does that work? They never explained it. They just said
said they're compatible.
I mean, I don't get it. Like,
get me out of this circle!
You gotta stop rushing in there, bud.
No, I stunned him, and I couldn't move.
I get it.
Well, since I'm playing as my boy Bossk here, though, should we talk about how he got name dropped in the movie?
Yeah, he just came out of nowhere. He's like, "We should have hired Bossk." I'm like, "Yeah, you should have hired."
Yeah, except in retrospect, him and Chewie would not have gotten along at all.
Well, I feel like if Han wouldn't have made it, Chewie wouldn't have made it either. You know. Yeah. I don't think Chewie was going anywhere without Han Solo.
Also, something that my aunt brought up while we were
plug walk.
But I was gonna say something that my aunt brought up that when we were watching the movie. She's like a huge Star Wars fan too, right?
Uh huh.
And she was just like, now I know why Chewie doesn't like Lando. Like during the movies, I'm like, oh.
Yeah. Oh baby, did I do you proud, Dad?
If only he was alive.
You know, your dad isn't here.
I was talking to you, Papa.
Oh.
Did I do you proud as boss?
Yeah, I gotta admit, that was beautiful.
Okay, thank you. Thunk, thunk, thunk. So, movie, where were we?
We're talking about Lando's performance.
Ah, yes, and his pansexuality. Again, I thought it was handled perfectly. It's still the Lando that I love from Empire Strikes Back, which, for those of you watching, is my favorite Star Wars movie of all time. I think it's the best, and I think fuck, I always forget the writer's name. In fact, I have it right here. Hold on, in the Han Solo booklet. Hold on, I should.
Brandon.
Yeah.
Stop wasting time.
This is important. Lawrence Kasdan.
Lawrence Kasdan.
He wrote Empire, and I think he also wrote A New Hope. George Lucas was entirely in charge of... No, wait, I'm sorry, I have that backwards. He helped write Return of the Jedi, but George Lucas had main say over that one, as well as A New Hope, because it was his vision, after all. Jesus Christ. Fight me! And he helped write this movie, and The Force Awakens, which probably helps explain why those two are like my favorite Disney ones. But that's just an interesting tidbit.
Yeah, but I feel like, you know, how does the actor that portrayed Han Solo in this movie, how did that change your way you perceive the character Han Solo? Because to me, I gotta say that I always expected Han Solo to also be like that smooth guy, you know, the smooth dude. Because when you see him in the first movie, right, the way he dealt with Greedo, it was just like he can't be this, you know, teenage-like person with a lot of stuff.
that's the thing. This movie takes place 10 years before.
Yeah, I mean, I understood that, but it's like now that you saw this movie, you get to see where all that, like, you know, all his experience came from.
Yeah, that is, I suppose that is true. I mean, there's, I think, books. I would like a sequel to this movie, in all honesty. Just because I think there's more stories to be told. In fact, I'd like the Boba movie to be like a sequel to this, in a sense. And just have like an overall trilogy covering the underworld of Star Wars. I think that'd be so cool.
That would actually be beautiful, but you know that Lando can't be in one of them.
I'm sorry?
Like, Lando has already gotten so much screen time in the latest Solo movies. It would.
Oh, he needs more. He needs more. I want to see him. I want to see him win Cloud City, because he became the governor of Cloud City through gambling.
Wow.
Just as he won the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah. I feel like that's more of a side story, though. I mean, considering that Solo was also a side story, I feel like...
Well, yeah, no,
Because Lando had so much screen time, I think it would fit more within like a TV, like a short special, or maybe like a Netflix thing.
Mm-hmm.
That would be like pretty cool.
I do want to say though, for those of you watching and are wondering how this movie stacked up with the original,
let's play the monkeys.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh,
man. How it stacked up with the original, what's the word? Lore and backstory for Han Solo. It was fairly close. In Legends, Han Solo did have a Corellian girlfriend, though he didn't meet her on Corellia. He actually met her in a slave ring for the Hutts, and then she betrayed him as well after the fact. So that was fairly accurate between the two movies, or between the two versions of Han's past, I guess. Another aspect is the winning of the Falcon. The only difference in Legends is that Sabacc, the game they played throughout the movie, used holographic cards that changed their value at random.
I hate to interrupt you, Brandon, but the way you dealt with that Darth Vader, it was so clean.
Nah, it could have been cleaner.
But continue.
In Legends, the Sabacc cards were holographic, and that Sean, I just see you drop off screen. I'm dead. It could have been. It could have been much cleaner.
But you know.
Holy shit! Damn! Hello? Oh my god! Oh my god! That was intense.
I'm sorry, but like, damn.
Was that too clean for you?
That was too close.
But yeah, Sabacc in Legends used to have holographic cards that randomly would like shuffle themselves to change value, whereas this it was an analog game, obviously. The rules weren't quite as clear. It basically seems like poker.
That's what I thought
in reality.
it was.
Yeah, I don't know how accurate that is because it's been a while since I read some of the Legends novels, especially around Han Solo. But I do have to say, one thing I do want to talk about though, the Kessel Run, the entire Kessel operation. So
that was so.
I thought the entire ride was kind of exhilarating.
Oh yeah.
Especially because, like, as a viewer, you don't quite know the plan going in, and I loved the explanation afterwards too. On like, we just made the Kessel Run in 12 parsecs, and like Chewie like is like, dude, no, we didn't, and he's like, if you round down, it is. And then I love that further because it goes to show that he's trying to like swindle Obi and Luke in A New Hope with like, hey, we made the Kessel Run in less than 12 parsecs. So he's changing his own legend to like try and
basically
get the most. I've seen the Solo movie. It's pretty great. Yeah, and welcome to the stream, Burning One. Glad you could stop by.
But I feel like you know the way that Han Solo is perceived in the original trilogy, that he's basically like a parallel to what's his face, that Woody
Harrelson. Well,
yeah, the guy who Woody Harrelson played.
Woody
he's
Harrelson,
basically like a reflection of
his
that.
character Beckett, he was supposed to be like that father figure, that mentor to Han Solo. I don't know how well that actually was executed. I want to say it didn't get executed very well. Definitely could have been better, but I don't think it was terrible. I appreciate Woody Harrelson doing his best with the, I guess, content he was given to make Beckett a decent character. Yeah. Sean, watch out!
I can't.
What I've been trying to get down to is that the Han Solo in the original trilogy is basically the Beckett in this movie.
Yeah, which something a little bit weird. By the time of A New Hope, Han Solo's like 30.
Yeah, and he's like he's that kind of like,
and he's hitting on Leia, who's like 18.
He's like that I don't trust anyone kind of guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that's pretty much he basically learned everything he needed to know from this movie, and he pretty much transformed into the same kind of character Beckett was, and that's what I think is so interesting.
Yeah. Again, like, I don't know, Beckett was just kind of there for me. My favorite characters, if we go through like the main crew, not counting Val or Rico, as much as I did like Rico for the brief screen time he had.
Kind of sad that he died, but at the same time,
you knew what was happening as soon as he talked about retirement. You're like, oh, it's over. He's not making it. He's not making it past his mission.
What about that monkey forearm guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I thought he was going to be my favorite, but then I realized that every movie has a character just like him.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I'm cool with everyone, but I'm going to die anyway, so it doesn't matter. You know, it's like I really want to see him in Battlefront.
Did we already kill him? Oh my god!
I just pushed him into the fucking pit.
I wanted to see that monkey guy, whoever the heck he was, in the Battlefront.
In Battlefront, he would be a fun hero.
Yeah, imagine him with like four pistols.
One thing I do have to say though, just talking about Battlefront. Originally, before I saw the movie, I was expecting Enfys Nest. Do you mean L3 Burning One? We all agree L3 was actually a pretty fun character.
Oh my goodness, yo!
She was a pretty fun character.
I have the highest opinion of L3 in this entire call right now. Listen, all right, there is no robot thicker than L3. I promise you this. I really wanted to get into nuts and bolts, if you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying.
But we enjoyed L3. Now, that being said, going into the movie, I was very afraid, like, okay, she already sounds like she's got to be... I want to call her an SJW droid, but that just sounds weird when you say it out loud. But just
social justice droid?
Yes, social justice droid. But, I mean, she was fairly funny in the movie. Like, you're done flirting with the ship and each other. Yeah, it's
I loved L3. I loved her to death, but you know, She just had to die. They just had to kill her off.
I do like she does live on as the Falcon's computer, and I think that's a fun connection to Empire Strikes Back. Again, I'm going to keep linking it back to my favorite Star Wars movie because, of course.
Empire Strikes Back.
I'm gonna, like 3PO argues with the ship computer, like your computer has an interesting dialect.
Hey, Donnie's in the call. We got Donnie on stream.
Donnie's here. Okay. Let's.
But another thing about L3 is that, have you ever seen Thick Hydraulics before?
Well, you're about to.
Thick Hydraulics.
You know, like I was watching the movie, and I'm a Chewbacca main. I love Chewbacca. It's like I see Chewbacca, I'm like, okay, this is going to be my favorite character hands down. But then I see L3 come on screen, I'm like, oh!
Now, Donnie, have you seen the movie yet?
Solo?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Oh
okay.
damn, this isn't. Oh
really?
Yeah.
I don't care. I mean,
you don't?
I want to watch it, but I'm not like. I mean,
you're not. Oh my god.
You won't be disappointed. I mean, you don't need to expect that much.
Yeah, I think part of the reason I enjoyed it so much was I had really low expectations going into the movie.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, it's not that I have low expectations. Like, I'm excited to see it because it actually looks really good and it's interesting to see Han's backstory. But I mean, it's just like I can watch it later, and if people spoil it, it's not that big of a deal to me.
Yeah.
Like I aren't like. Yeah.
Well, one spoiler free topic is that they actually made guns look cooler than lightsabers in that movie.
Yeah.
How many times were lightsabers shown in that movie?
Once.
Just like once.
Like, once.
Whenever I see
it was almost
lightsaber,
it was almost the first. You were a little confused as to why Maul was included in the show. Well, that Burning One, have you seen Star Wars: The Clone Wars at all? Because that helps answer that question. So, a brief synopsis is Darth Maul survives, and he lives essentially just solely on his hatred for Obi-Wan for cutting him in half, and he wants revenge. He's found by his brother, Savage Opress, which, long story, you have to see the Clone Wars to get that whole tidbit.
Actually, Brandon, I'm going to have to interrupt you there. You got your lore all wrong. Is that he survived the fall scratched free, and he was on his way to the grocery store when he tripped and fell on a pebble and broke both of his legs, so he had to amputate.
Oh yeah, that was it. Yeah, I saw the Clone Wars, and I saw Rebels, also had Darth Maul in it. Yeah, yeah. So this takes place obviously before Rebels, after the Clone Wars. There is a comic that takes place immediately after we last see him in the Clone Wars, called Darth Maul, Son of Dathomir, which I highly recommend. It's a fairly good comic if you want a wrap on that story of how Darth Maul escaped the Emperor and how his first criminal syndicate fell. Essentially, he rose from the ashes of that one to build a new one as Crimson Dawn, which I liked. I like to see my boy back in power, as a Sith would do.
Oh, you mean power? That what you call it? That 30-minute show that comes on, what you call it? Stars?
Hey, real quick, sorry, is anybody else watching the stream right now?
I am. Yeah. I'm watching the stream for the comments and stuff, trying to see if the quality's good.
Is it pixelated on yours?
I mean, I have bad internet, so it's going to be pixelated no matter what.
I'm going to look at it on my...
Okay, because that's what I'm wondering.
I mean, my game is currently lagging. Oh, I do have an alert. Hold on.
I mean, lagging is like it looks like it's in.
What he's saying is that, with nothing's actually wrong with the stream. It's just that when you move a lot and like some of the pixels.
Just a lot of things are happening.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you gotta up that probably.
Bit rate.
Yeah, the bit rate. You gotta up the bit rate some.
Can do. I don't know if I'll have to end the stream for that, but let me just...
Don't worry about it now, Brandon. I'll kill you!
Oh,
anyways.
I'm gonna join you, Brandon.
You're gonna join? Oh, we're in duos right now. We'll come pick you up after, though.
Okay.
Am I playing boss?
Well, let's talk about the correct lore about the Star Wars in general, right?
I'm playing boss.
How do you mean?
It's like, I feel like everything that we've been shown is a lie. And I think it was just all one big ruse. No. Like, let's get this straight, okay? Anakin was not mad, or he didn't use his emotion to become stronger. He actually really needed to poop. And he's been keeping in this poop for, like,
he's been just extremely constipated for the last, like, year.
Yeah, so, like, he would constantly go
Jesus.
to the Chancellor. He's like, Mr. Chancellor...
Do you have some laxatives, please? I will give you
no.
laxatives if you join the dark side. Oh, fuck, I'll do anything. I just really need to
It's
poop.
not like he was constipated. It's like he had to go use the bathroom. And he was like, Mr. Chancellor, can I please use the bathroom? And he's like, no,
Damn.
you don't need to use the bathroom.
We just got decimated.
The bathroom is not for you.
The bathroom belongs to the dark side.
The huge misconception about Star Wars lore that you will always get wrong is that the entire cast of all Star Wars has been men.
Yeah. Star Wars is a male-focused. Oh god, that tweet made me so angry last night.
Like, let's not get into politics because I don't want our views.
That's not really political.
It's not politics. It's just some dumb
It's
cunt
someone
on
saying
Twitter
something stupid.
that all Star Wars media focuses on a male character, which is inherently not true.
I don't think she's watched anything other than the movies, to be honest.
Well, obviously.
Even
Emperor,
still,
would you like a throat
even
lozenge?
still-
No, I am
You heard
good.
my Emperor,
I'm good, thank you.
my Emperor impression.
Even still, you could only watch one movie and that fucking comment would be bullshit.
Yeah. I
Hold
mean,
up,
every...
Actually, I'm gonna go get some water real quick. You guys keep talking.
You could watch one episode of Star Wars: The Clone Wars and that'll fucking... Even the old one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you could.
Padme,
I just got...
Twi'leks.
Well,
'Cause, like-
no, because like every Star Wars movie, or trilogy, I should say, focuses on a
Yeah,
trio of
played it,
characters.
Two unopened. Oh.
The prequels obviously being Obi-Wan, Padme, Anakin, original trilogy Luke, Leia, Han, sequel Poe, Finn, Rey, and then I suppose we're gonna have to see for other trilogies, but it's just an inherently false statement.
Yeah.
And again, like I
Why are
said,
there always two guys? No, I'm not even bring that one up. Just...
yeah, it's
Oh, and how can you fucking forget about Rogue One?
Young Skywalker will be one of them.
honestly though, Rogue One didn't have a lot of memorable characters. Like looking back, Krennic is such a pussy.
I mean, yeah, but
Oh my god.
Jin.
Jyn
She's
Erso,
pretty fucking.
she was
I
alright,
like-
but she was still kind of flat. Just character-wise.
Hey,
Yeah, I
Brandon,
only
you want
watched
to hear
the
my
movie once, so I really
so
don't know.
yeah.
you want to hear my impression?
Of Palpatine?
Yeah.
Sure.
Strike me down with all your hatred in your. Sorry, I need a drink.
Oh my god! Big gulp.
Sorry, I meant to say, strike me down with all your hatred, and your journey towards the dark side will be complete.
Master. Alright, I guess let's go Galactic Assault.
What's his face? I'm tripping. The Burning one said the Clone Wars had some episodes that focus on Ahsoka, and then Star Wars Rebels had a few episodes that focus on Hera, and the others that
Can you
focus on
read this?
Sabine.
Well,
Can you read this
even
slower?
outside of like movies and TV shows, we have characters like Rey Sloane, Governor Price, which she admittedly she wasn't Rebels, but she was a main character in the Thrawn book. We
Your
have
favorite character?
yes, one of my favorite all-time Star Wars characters. We have shit. I listed off so many. We had Bara. What was it? Bara. Ah, God, I can't remember her name. It's gonna kill me. We have the comic that features Poe's mother, Shara Bey. That's it. Again, Rey Sloane, like I said. We have Ahsoka. We have all these other characters, and it's just inherently. Kindergarten, hello, welcome to the stream. If you have anything solo related, I'm Justin the mod, feel free to ask us anything. Yeah, just feel free to ask any questions, talk about them. We are in an empty lobby. This.
That sounds like
yeah. I wonder if this is indicative of the game's performance.
You know what I want to see? I want to see an Ewok movie.
I don't want to see an Ewok movie.
Yes, you do. I want to see
Oh
them all. I want to see them.
Yeah,
I want to see it like a. No, get this straight, right? It's gonna be like a nature. What'd you call it? Like the Discovery Channel.
I love
like
that
a nature documentary.
My assault class was level 34, and now it's level 26.
And they would all be like watching these like
So that's
innocent
fun.
people.
I have to grind up 4 more levels just to get
Well, hey, you kept your progress probably. I think
They'll
all my
just be
classes are on
watching,
top.
innocent people walking by, and they're just ready to like, just pounce on them.
Yeah, I was just
Kindergarten,
ready
this
to
is a
level up
spoiler
my
stream,
assault.
so you are free to just drop whatever.
I was half a level away from having my assault all purple.
Donnie, are you still in a game? Who's in a game?
I'm apparently in a game.
There
like
you go.
it just, I don't know what that was.
Here's what I ask. Here's one question I want to ask everyone, right?
Mhm.
Man,
Say
there's not much
10%
more like
crystals.
things we could cover about the movie, except for like my constant obsession with the thick robot. Like I just can't get it out of my mind. That robot was hella thick.
Uh-huh.
It was like, damn. I've never seen a dump truck that heavy.
Something else. But
I have seen
something
the You're Welcome Star Wars parody. That it's actually fairly silly, and I really like the video. In reference to Moana, right? Yes,
What was
it's
your
really me.
reaction
It's
to Darth
Skywalker.
Maul?
Bring it in.
What was your reaction to Darth Maul in Solo?
As someone caught up with all the canon, and as someone who, because of the Clone Wars, became a huge fan of Darth Maul, I loved it. I was giddy. My girlfriend was sitting next to me, and she was... I think she was enjoying my reaction to it more than the movie at that moment itself. Just because I was squirming in my seat, squealing like a little girl. As soon as he pulled back the hood, I'm like, yes. And the soft Duel of Fates playing in the background as it happened was just... Oh my god! It sent a shiver down my down my spine. There was a dad in the theater a few rows in front of me, and I just remember he was leaning back in his chair, and all of a sudden I just see him just throw his arms over his head and back and forth at the screen in just pure amazement, like what? And
Brandon.
What?
Brandon,
Honestly,
can I just like talk about how I felt like they would how I felt like they found Darth Maul without his legs? I feel like Forrest Gump found Darth Maul.
No, okay, enough. Justin, you're done. What were you gonna say, Donnie?
No, I want to see.
I have an actual like thing to say. That's
Okay.
No. I'm gonna get my opinion out there right now. I want to see Forrest Gump find. I want to see him find Darth Maul, and Darth Maul is like, I can't feel my legs. Darth Maul, you ain't got no legs.
I
And
think
it plays that like
favorite-
Duel of Fates. Oh! It zooms out, his legs aren't there, and he's like, damn! This is all Obi-Wan's fault.
Kenobi! Just starts screaming. I did really appreciate they got Sam Witwer, the voice of the son, and Darth Maul in the Clone Wars, as well as famously Starkiller from The Force Unleashed. I loved having him back as Darth Maul. He's such a great and talented actor. I just have to throw that out.
That's
That-
who was-
Yep.
I did not know that. That's really cool. I really like him too.
Yeah.
But anyway, my favorite. I think my favorite depiction of Maul would have been from Rebels.
From Rebels.
It's just. Yeah, he's just. I don't know. He had been through so much. Like he was just like a weathered down old Sith.
What are my PC specs? Offhand, I'm running... I have them written down somewhere, because I'm always asked this question, and I always
have
forget.
Intel Pentium 760.
Brandon,
No. Yeah,
what you should do, which I see a lot of like gaming.
is just put them down in the description.
I have my specs in my bio.
of a GT 100.
I should do that, yeah. Anyway, graphics. My GPU is a Ryzen. Not Ryzen, Jesus Christ.
No.
It's an AMD RX 580. I got it just as it dropped, and it's treated me so well ever since then. I'm planning on upgrading it soon. I've got, what is it? The Ryzen 5...
1600.
1600, yep, thank you. I always know you know because I've got like 300 more than you, is it? 400?
No, you have like 2 more threads than me.
Yeah. I have the 1600 Ryzen.
Oh no, you have 1 core and 2 more threads than me.
We already lost a hold? God.
Yeah,
Damn!
our team sucks.
Wow, guys, wow.
A for effort.
Yeah. I mean, I'm running on like an NVIDIA GT2.
But are you guys ready for some Star Wars Battle Royale?
I swear to God, if like the Star Wars game that Respawn's been working on is fucking Star Wars Battle Royale, I'm just uninstalling life.exe.
I have a question. Are they like supposed to be releasing that at E3 or?
They're supposed to be showing it. Yeah, that's what a lot of the rumors and leaks have been saying.
But also about the whole Titanfall 3 thing.
Titanfall 3 I don't expect as much, just because Respawn's been putting a lot of their stocks into this game, the Star Wars game. I couldn't even.
That doesn't make me feel good about that. Actually.
What? Putting all stocks in.
This is the single player game, right?
Well, it's the one that didn't get shut down. Well, we don't even know if it's single player, really.
Oh, that definitely worries me. Because, like, I'm just thinking about, like, Epic Games probably put all their shit into Fortnite, and now it's definitely paying off.
Well, yeah, you have to remember, Fortnite was originally a flop because it was,
it wasn't meant to be a battle royale.
Yeah, it was that fucking zombie survival thing that just didn't pick up, and you had to pay the full price for it.
Yeah, which honestly sounds like a...
Battlefront 2 FPS is dropping on stream. Yeah, it's kind of dropping on my end, too. I don't know what's causing that.
Brandon's always had problems with the game and its like graphics and rendering and stuff for some reason.
Yeah.
Even though he has like a beast Ryzen GPU, for some reason.
This
not a Ryzen GPU.
This don't interrupt me, Doug. I wasn't done talking. I'll kill you.
Yeah.
Anyway, sometimes he would come into the game and the whole floor is gone.
that is true. I'm gonna close some tabs here and hopefully that'll.
Yeah. Don't show me your internet history.
I forgot I was actually working on my house.
I almost closed Origin.
I need to get that blurg mod. I'm so close.
What was that?
That pisses me
off.
What?
I saw a face.
What's the delay for YouTube stream?
I actually don't know. I'd have to pull it up. I don't think it's that far behind.
It's very minimal.
Because like when I do watch streams, it's usually on Twitch, and the delay is.
It's like 3 seconds at least.
No, like I don't know. Like this one streamer I watch, his delay is like super bad. Like I'll type something and then I won't see it on his screen.
Well, like some streamers have a stream delay.
Right?
Some streamers have a stream delay so they don't get like stream sniped.
That is true. If Epic Games had the Star Wars
license.
Okay, so can we talk about the Star Wars license for a second in games? So can we all agree that EA has kind of mistreated the fucking license? I mean, we might only get 3 games in their 10-year contract. It would have been 4 if they didn't cancel fucking Hemming. Actually, no. Hemming's game was given to Respawn, or what was left of it.
Don't forget about 1313.
Well, 1313 was shut down when Disney bought the license. Everything Lucasfilm was working on, they shut down.
Okay, the FPS isn't necessarily dropping for your stream. It's just it's very choppy.
It's skipping.
Yeah.
Can I say something about?
I might restart my game then.
I know it's kind of changing the topic, but it was like the original topic was the movie, right?
Well, like we'll go back to the movie, but I want to talk about the Star Wars license because, as a gamer, I think we would only benefit from more people having the license. The more people who have it, the more competition between Star Wars games, the better games we get, the better quality we get.
The more games you get too.
Yeah. So I'm gonna restart my game.
You're gonna restart your computer?
No, just my game.
Oh, well.
No, not my porn.
Sean, shut up. God, I'll kill you. Anyway, what do you guys think about the whole, like, we gotta get the fuel into the ship part?
Okay, so the fuel wasn't actually for the ship. The fuel.
Wait, the fuel for what?
So like the entire plot of the movie was around hyperfuel, which the Empire is needing tons of to build their massive fleet. Now, a constant criticism of The Last Jedi was fuel was never an issue in Star Wars. Fuel was never even a thing in Star Wars. That's not true. Fuel has constantly been a thing. Tabana gas in Cloud City, which is what they mined, was transformed into fuel. It was a fuel source. It was also used as gas cartridges, which is what blasters use as weapons. So saying fuel never existed in the Star Wars universe was just inherently false. That being said, hyperfuel was a new retcon. Not necessarily a retcon, it was a retcon addition. There's 4 different types of retcons, I won't get into that now.
But we got a question. Is
that the chat or something?
Yeah, that's the chat.
That's the
it's
chat.
Live chat. But the question is, what if there was a Star Wars? Damn it!
That's just the default setup.
The question was, what if there was a Star Wars game mode in Fortnite? In my opinion, is I wouldn't be mad. You know, I'd probably play it. But if there was a Fortnite game mode in Star Wars, nah.
Like,
actually,
Star Wars doesn't sound terrible.
I know, they got the whole Thanos game mode, it would be the same thing, you know?
I'm sorry, I missed that. I was talking to my mother real quick.
So. I've actually been thinking about it, like, the idea of a battle royale done in the Star Wars world, and I think...
Do you want to go crazy?
This is what I feel about battle royale. It's still a good idea, it's just so many people are doing it
It's overdone, and it's oversaturated, and no one's adding anything new to it. I think
it's the new survival games.
It really is. It's just repetitive.
It's the new Minecraft.
That being said, and before we go into like a Star Wars battle royale, if we just talk about like Star Wars mode in Fortnite or Star Wars theme,
yeah, exactly.
I think Fortnite could really nail that. I think a lot of the skins, if they had Star Wars theme ones, would look really good because it'd have almost. I think Fortnite has sort of like a pseudo Rebels style. Yeah, exactly. So like seeing characters like Thrawn or the Inquisitor and shit as skins, or just themed skins like that. Maybe not those characters themselves, but skins themed like that would be really cool. I think it could be. I think it could really work. As for a game mode, I don't know what exactly they do.
But the lightsaber in the damn in the bitch.
I mean, I guess, or it could be something cool where it's like Thanos, but you have Vader hunting you down instead, or something.
Yeah, and instead of it taking place on like I don't know, let's just say it would take place on like Hoth or something, or.
Well, that would require a new map, and is Fortnite planning on adding new maps? That's actually something I genuinely don't know.
No, they're not.
They're not adding new
maps.
The farthest they've gotten is adding a vehicle, and that was a shopping cart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've specifically said like they have no plans.
What if instead of remodeling the map? What if instead of remodeling the map or making a brand new map, they would just retexture it?
It still takes time.
Because games like League of Legends did this before.
Well, like for League, it took months to even do that.
Do I think Kylo Ren will die in Episode 9? That's hard for me to answer, just because I genuinely don't know where they can go story-wise with after Episode 8. Which it's a good and a bad thing. It's a good thing in the sense that I'm not gonna know what to expect going in to the next movie. Do I think Kylo himself will die? I think Kylo will die. Ben might survive. Meaning,
Same thing with Anakin.
Yeah, exactly. I'm thinking it as Kylo Ren is like
I'd
Darth
actually
Vader
be into
to
that.
Anakin.
I'd actually be really into that if they did
I
that.
wouldn't.
I think both main characters will die. I think Kylo and
I would prefer. No, I think Rey is going to live on, and she's going to rebuild the Jedi Order, except in a new image closer to the original Jedi Code.
Well, Brandon, this is what I think is going to happen, not you. Okay. I think you're gonna have some final like Naruto type shit going on.
Christ, of course.
And they're gonna kill each other. And
what
you're gonna
map
be like,
are we on?
Circular base.
You're gonna be like, oh, maybe we were both wrong or some shit. And then everyone like lives happily ever after.
But
L3 comes back into her thick robot body.
I'm back, bitches, and then she fucking pounds the shit out of Lando.
Oh.
We're so compatible. Yeah, because remember there's that tweet about does Star Wars need a sex scene in a movie?
Oh,
so,
God,
so we're gonna see
that.
L3 and Lando. Just.
That'd be very interesting.
What do you think will happen to Finn? Honestly, I really like John Boyega.
He'll probably die.
Yeah, I don't care what happens to Finn if I'm honest though. I just I think here's one of my biggest issues with The Last Jedi. The character development that Rose got was originally supposed to happen to Finn. According to behind the scenes. They should have left that the case. Rose I know this is a fairly popular opinion. Rose was an awful character. She did not need to be in the movie. Her character served no purpose whatsoever. And I wouldn't care if she was retconned out of the next movie.
Well, now she's Finn's girlfriend, so I don't think that's gonna work.
I don't think Finn was like...
Yeah, I think it felt fairly one-sided because it felt... I'm pretty sure the entire plot of the movie was, I need to find Rey.
I'm pretty sure that Finn is gonna get that nut, okay? Finn is
He's gonna dick down both bitches.
Yeah, actually, what my opinion is, if Kylo Ren were to die in the next movie, let's just say that there is a situation, and I know this is like a popular theory, that both main characters will switch sides at the end. I think that it will be up to Finn to kill him. I think Finn will either kill the main character or Kylo Ren.
Well, this is... See, the thing about the new trilogy to me is it lacks emotion, whereas the other series of movies had it. Like for me, like my favorite movie is Return of the Jedi, just because it was a very powerful moment for me to watch Darth Vader become a Jedi again. I thought that was awesome, and to see it happen to Kylo, I'd like that too. It would be just Darth Vader becoming I wouldn't mind seeing.
But is it so bad if the new trilogy kind of repeats some of the stuff from the original trilogy? I really hope Lando will kill Kylo. I really hope Lando ends up in the new trilogy. Rose's character.
Rose's character would have been a million times better if she had been a First Order spy.
I would agree, but they weren't gonna do that.
That stuttering.
Yeah, I struggle to say she was in the movie to push an agenda, but can you guys agree that it just kind of feels that way?
I mean, kind of, low-key. But then again, it's like they wrote it in a way where it's supposed to look like it was, like, supposed to happen. Because of the whole, like, her sister dying thing in the beginning, you know? It's like you can't really take that away from the next movie to come out. Because now it feels like it's too established now. You can't really take that back.
Honestly... And this is the fault of the movie. For those of you who are unaware, they shouldn't have deleted a lot of the scenes from the movie because they enhanced the movie, if anything. And they should have kept the alternate Phasma death scene because it was so much fucking better.
That right there is one of my gripes about the movie because since
that and the whole Canto Bight sequence.
The Force Awakens made it seem like Phasma was...
Hold on. Let's stop. Let's stop right now. You guys in the chat? No. Anyone want to have... Sorry, I almost said it.
No, thank you. I'll pass.
Listen, the only person I want to have sex with is L3. All right. I know. I feel like I'm cheating on my girl Phasma, but
I'm still a little bit shocked.
Sorry.
You like Phasma.
I mean, Phasma.
Then again, the actress Gwendolyn Christie is a fairly pretty woman. So.
Yeah. L3 just had them hydraulics.
You guys know there's kind of an objective to this game, right?
No.
I know.
But the tank runs up to me and absolutely destroys me because you guys want to
God, I'm sucking.
Players.
Like, I'm trying.
Rose, not really. Holdo was full on stupid. Yeah, Holdo. I think it's almost unanimously agreed that Holdo, the Holdo maneuver as it's called, that should have been how fucking Akbar went out.
Well,
yeah, that's another one of my problems with the new series. Is like they have so many characters, but they don't give us a reason to give a shit about them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the last movie was an attempt at that, you know. But other than that, I see here that
I'm gonna die.
I really hope Lando will kill Kylo. You know, I was just thinking in my head that latest music video Donald Glover made. I know everyone won't shut up about it, but I want him dressed up as Lando, tie up Kylo Ren to a chair, and say, "This is the galaxy." Pew!
This is for Han.
Can you guys spawn in?
I'm trying to, yeah.
I'm playing.
I chose Han, and it made me Rey. Fuck you, Sean.
Kindergarten said, why are we talking about this?
Talking about what?
Having sex.
Oh,
Mr.
yeah.
Joe Jackson, I would love. You're gonna have to send me some proof that you are a human being.
Fuck. Oh my god, someone's right. Oh my god.
I will. I will do the hokey pokey if you send pick of Bob's.
Did they lower my fucking Luke level 2? I swear my Luke level 10.
Well, Donnie, does it really matter? You're still gonna have your cards.
Okay,
yeah, but I'm still gonna have to. I'm gonna have to get to level 10 again, and then I'm gonna have to fucking.
Oh yeah, you were telling us the other day, Donnie, that like they reset your levels for some reason.
They reset the levels of my classes.
No, it's a bug in the game right now. I 100% feel that they should have kept Canto Bight in, but it should have been Finn and Poe. Yes, and that I believe that was part of the original script. But then they added Rose, and they're like, oh well, she needs time in the movie.
We need a woman in here.
Maybe it was like a whole political thing that if they like revealed this Asian woman as the bad guy, it would be like some controversy.
I don't know.
I don't know. That's just my opinion.
She's actually a fucking first order agent.
But,
okay.
I was gonna. Alright, you go ahead.
I'm sorry. I just need to say this because that just reminded me. They need to stop. Like Disney needs to stop making the Empire and the First Order look like fucking just pansies. Like, the Empire was a power in the galaxy. They were something to be feared and reckoned with. But Rebels, I kind of understand why they did it, because it was mostly a kid's show.
Good game, guys.
But, yeah, this was a terrible game mode for us to play.
Yeah, there's nothing but straight L on the screen while you're talking about this.
But
there was no cohesiveness.
Yeah. Yeah. But... Again, like, they just neuter what the Empire was and what it should be in the movies, and that's something that's always irked me as a fan of the Empire. That that's something that just kind of irks me. Hashtag Empire.
Can I get my say in? Jesus.
Yeah, go. Let Sean talk. Backing out of
Yeah, okay, Sean.
Talk at all.
Okay, Beta, talk. God, I'll kill you.
Flagging us.
Sean,
right.
Shut up, you big kid.
Alright, look. You get talking privileges. Okay, you can talk, Sean.
Alright, what I was gonna say was that while we were still talking about Phasma, was that Phasma became one of my favorite characters in The Force Awakens, but they just like completely shat on her. No, it's not because of like her character, but her design of like what she was. And then I found out like after Force Awakens that they had like more to her and stuff, and then you told me about how like she went across and killed every single person, like across the galaxy, to kill every single person who knew.
Yeah, that was the thing. So like a lot of the expanded universe content Disney has put out has been phenomenal. I mentioned the Son of Dathomir comic before. The current running Darth Vader comic. If you're gonna read anything from the Star Wars expanded universe right now, go read Darth Vader 2017.
Are we leaving this game?
Yeah, I left the game.
Okay.
Darth Vader comic has been phenomenal. It's blowing expectations out of the water. The current arc, they're on Mon Cala, which is actually running coinciding with the Star Wars comic, which I need to start, the actual official Star Wars comic series. But that's been phenomenal. Thrawn, the Thrawn book. They're releasing a sequel this year. The first book was phenomenal, which I mean, it's written by God, fuck, what's his name? I got it right here. Hold on.
Hey, Brandon, can I ask you a question though?
He's looking for something. Another comic I can heavily
Timothy Zahn. Oh. This book is just amazing. I highly recommend it. That and the Ahsoka book. I need to start Lost Stars, but I've heard great things about it. Solo didn't portray them as idiots. They were in the background presence and big and powerful, minus the guy who gave Han his name. The Imperials were at least portrayed as competent. This is how Kylo should die. Rey is going to turn Kylo to the light, but then Donald Glover comes up from behind. Kylo shoots him with a pistol, says, "This is America." Rey gets...
But instead of America, because America isn't canon in Star Wars, so it's like, this is the galaxy. That's what he should say.
What's a planet that kind of rhymes with America? Bam! This is the Kessel Run.
Hello. But Donnie was about to like recommend something.
Yeah,
so
go ahead.
Listen.
The Kanan comics, the one that talks about the history of Kanan.
Yes, I actually just this is the Republic. Actually, the Republic's dead now, but
that would have been the Republic though.
Rest in peace. Cross my arms.
I'm about to cross you up.
What was the system of the New Republic? I forget. This is for Hosnian. Don't get you slipping now.
Also, since wait, is Force Unleashed canon?
Force Unleashed is not canon.
It's not canon.
It's not canon. Although this last month they have brought back quite a bit of stuff from Legends. I do need to throw that out there. The Spice Mines of Kessel, which were already canon from Rebels. But they also brought back a creature on Endor that feeds on Ewoks. They brought back...
Wait,
yeah,
no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. It's this towering giant. Subway should be in Star Wars.
It's actually what's his face? Who's the guy from Subway? Jared.
Jerry.
It's actually Jared. It's actually Jared from Subway in a giant furry suit.
Oh, a giant furry suit. Jesus Christ! Yeah, we're gonna steer away from Subway now.
Do you think that? No, but one more thing. Do you think that Jared Fogle is watching the stream in jail right now?
No, I do not think Jared Fogle is watching the stream.
I would love it if Jared Fogle. Hey, Jared, if you're listening, dog. Listen.
Give me free Subway, please.
Actually, Subway.
So
we'll be glad to be sponsored by Subway. I eat a damn sandwich. I'll eat a sandwich on stream.
To be honest, they probably killed him in jail already.
Yeah, they probably opened his butthole so wide. It's like, hello? Is anyone in there?
Oh my god, the echo.
Why did it echo?
It's like, I smell some onions. It's a nice a sandwich. He reaches in and just grabs the sandwich
out of his asshole.
A foot long.
It was a placeholder for another foot long. You know what I'm saying?
Jesus Christ. Billy Mays should be in episode 9. He should have a cameo. Billy Mays here with the awesome Planet Wiper Death Star 3.
Can Billy Mays have a Force Ghost in the next Star Wars? Please? Brandon?
No. No.
But, still on that Phasma thing.
Okay.
Her death scene in the movie was just terrible, but that deleted death scene was so much better.
I think Billy Mays is dead. Billy Mays is dead. He died in like 2008 or something.
That's exactly why he should be a Force Ghost.
It's not why he should be a Force Ghost. He shouldn't be a Force Ghost. No.
Oh.
It's almost insane how Justin can turn literally anything into a shitpost.
I know. it's a superpower. It really is.
It's one of those gifts that's not that people say, is it really a gift?
Yeah. Or is it a curse?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I just love turning things into shitposts because it keeps things interesting and stupid.
Does it?
I like stupid.
I mean, stupid for sure, but interesting?
Because
I don't
that's
know.
what we need in America.
Sometimes it's so stupid, it's interesting.
I just killed myself, I'm pretty sure. Or contributed to my death.
Let's go.
But,
I fucking watched this video before I got on of this feminist yelling at this dude. Like, she was driving by and he was like doing something, you know, he was working.
Oh, they have two ATSTs, okay.
And she got out of her car and
fine.
was like, "Don't sexually harass me." And he was like, "What?" She's like, "You're out here sexually harassing me." He's like, "I said hello." He's like, "Yeah, don't go around saying hello to strange women you don't know."
hello? Oh wait, never mind, I'm not allowed to do that.
And I was just like, God damn,
No, let's not talk about this stuff on stream though.
Just release episode 9, postpone any Star Wars movies for a few years. Star Wars shouldn't make you feel like, oh, Star Wars. It should
I
be
mean,
a
why
fucking-
shouldn't we? I mean, people would obviously agree that
I think-
that's dumb.
Star Wars is really a thing to be waiting for. You know, it shouldn't be an annual.
It should be an event. Yeah, I as a huge Star Wars fan, they should make Kylo eat OxyClean. Jesus Christ. As a huge Star
the right idea. Go ahead.
as a huge Star Wars fan, I love all this new content we're getting. At the same time, I'm worried about it becoming oversaturated. That's a very relevant fear I hold.
I mean, when LucasArts had the franchise and they were just pushing out a bunch of games, some of them were bad, but a lot.
Yeah, but none of them came out. after 2005, like no games came out.
Who made the one books? It was like the books about Han Solo's kid and Luke's kid.
Oh, those were old legends. I don't know the authors offhand.
Dude, those are so.
Yeah,
old
those are from the 90s, dude.
Damn.
Some of them are.
So uncanon. I don't think anything could be more not canon than those books.
The Old Republic is more canon than that. And have you seen that shit show?
Bro, this man, he's on the next level. He said
Billy
should force Kylo to snort oxygen.
Jesus Christ.
That is officially part of the next script. You know what? I would hire you right now, though.
But going back to what Caleb said, yeah, I do agree that they should make Star Wars more of an event than just something they saturate with. I don't mind comics and shows coming out as often, but I do think they should just focus on the main trilogy before they really go into it. They should have eased into Star Wars more rather than being like, bam, here it all is.
Yeah, like wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Just year after.
Let's we're gonna come out with a new movie. We're gonna put Star Wars at Disney. It's gonna be everywhere.
Not just that.
Come out with another movie.
Not
we're gonna
just
make
that.
Rogue One.
Hold on. This is important. Not just that.
Hey.
But the sequel trilogy, they should have had the scripts written beforehand, so it was cohesive and it would flow together better, I suppose.
Yeah, because they already had the future like done and planned out.
Yeah,
so they can do whatever they want with the beforehand.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like.
And they also should have. They should have kept the same director, I think, too, throughout. I think JJ should have just done this trilogy. Maybe.
To be honest, I didn't like the director for this one. He's alright.
No,
but
Rian Johnson. No, Rian Johnson fucked Star Wars in the ass.
I do like.
Sorry, if that's too much for stream, but that's literally what he did. Like,
I like some of the shots we got from The Last Jedi, but like the movie itself.
I mean, the filmography was great.
Yeah.
I feel like they're just setting themselves up for making like another trilogy even after this one.
Oh, they've already got like 2 other trilogies confirmed.
You're lying.
They've got one by the Game of Thrones guys, and Rian Johnson gets his own trilogy.
Wait, I thought. No! So can we get the director for Pirates of the Caribbean?
I mean, dude, honestly.
Probably do a better job than Rian Johnson.
Can I get some Davy Jones locker in the next Star Wars?
Holy shit! Can you imagine going to Davy Jones' locker in Star Wars?
And I'm not saying no because the Game of Thrones directors are gonna be doing
Davy
Star
Jones
Wars.
Space Locker.
But the fact that how bad season 7 was, I do not want that to happen.
Oh wow.
Rey and Finn should have like 20 Jedi kids, and 10 of them should be called Yanny, and the others should be called Laurel.
I can tell you right now, if the directors of Game of Thrones got their hands on Star Wars, there would be a sex scene every 3 seconds.
They do.
All right. Well, hot take: cancel Boba Fett. I have no interest in that right now. We have like 17 months until Episode 9. Build it up.
Okay, the thing with the Boba Fett movie is I kind of agree, except if it's either a retelling of what 1313's story was supposed to be, or it's a pseudo-sequel to Solo, then I could possibly enjoy it. Especially if they have, God, I forget the actor's name, but there was an artist who did a sketch of this particular actor as Boba Fett, and he looks great. If they don't get Tamora Morrison to play Boba Fett, I would love... I think it's like Takeda. I don't freaking know. I'll have to look it up after the stream. But
how did Boba Fett die? Did he get sucked? He got eaten by that.
Well,
alien,
okay,
right?
so there's talk that he might not be dead.
We saw of him.
Yeah. Well, his armor, or what's hinted at being his armor, is shown in one of the sequel books. I want to say it's... I can't remember which novel it is, and it's gonna bother me.
Hey, do you guys want to switch over to Blast after this to get some kills?
Yeah. Yeah.
Actually, guys, this is how Boba Fett died, right?
Director of Thor Ragnarok, Takai Wataki. Thank you. Yes, that's who it was. Luke should tell Rey to smoke like Post Malone. Jesus Christ. Use the Kush, Rey.
I think what The Last Jedi definitely did was ruined my excitement for new Star Wars movies.
I wouldn't say it ruined my excitement. I'd say it's forced me to temper my expectations going forward.
Yeah, because like after The Force Awakens, I was so excited for Episode 8, and then it came out, and now like I'm like, yeah, of course I want to see Episode 9.
After The Force Awakens and Rogue One, I was excited for Episode 8.
Yeah, I was real late on. I didn't watch it until like it was on Netflix, I think.
To wrap it all up.
Oh, also coming this month on Netflix is Thor Ragnarok and The Last Jedi.
Well, that's interesting. Remember when Disney was supposed to be pulling all of its stuff off Netflix? Anyway, remember what the stream was originally about?
Yeah, you know, that's what I was going to get to. But anyway, to wrap it all up, your general opinion, not just specific scenes, because we pretty much covered the whole movie in terms of scenes, but in general, what is a rating out of 10 and why?
For Solo?
For Solo.
One of you guys can go first. I'll give my opinion last.
I'll go for 8.5 out of 10.
Okay, and why?
Well, I think that the whole movie is enjoyable. I mean, not really. There are some parts of the movie that kind of like...
the whole movie's enjoyable, except the fact that it isn't enjoyable. But other than that, it's enjoyable.
No. I meant the whole movie, you know? Like the movie, I ended up feeling satisfied when I left the movie, but you know, when I left, I still felt this feeling like of, you know, I just sat through like a really long TV show instead of like this big cinematic event, you know? Like it felt like a superhero movie more than a Star Wars movie. That's why. You know, because I just feel like the only thing that made the movie for me after like, you know, just spilling character development into my mouth after like an hour and a half, I get this thick ass robot on the screen. So,
oh my fucking god!
It always comes back to Elf Thick. It always comes back. All right, let's quit this.
You know, after Elf Thick was introduced, the movie got like 10 times
please
better.
introduce a girl with cat ears.
I know.
I already have the Zygerians from Clone Wars. What else could I want? And the Cathars from the Old Republic. How old am I? I'm 20. So
after the Lando part came up, the movie escalated from that point until it got to the end where it was so unnecessary. Because the ending really like drove it home for me. Is that this movie is somewhat enjoyable and not like a masterpiece because of the way the female lead just sort of like killed the bad guy. You know, it's like, oh yeah, you were about to shoot him and kill him, but actually I want to waste your time and then kill him myself. I'm like, okay.
I'll let you finish. I'll get to my gripes, I guess, later.
Actually, I'm 20, and I sound like I'm 18.
You sound like you're 15. You more like.
Shut up, Sean. You sound like you're 50 years old.
Heck yeah, dude.
Fucking grandpa. You're younger than me.
Fuck yeah. All right, so Donnie, you haven't seen it. Do you have a general stance before you see it? I guess, or based on things you've heard.
I think it'll be interesting to see Maul in it.
You thought I was 15 kindergarten? Jesus. This didn't give it away?
With a full ass beard?
Yes.
I really like the new Stormtroopers. They look fucking cool.
Okay.
Or the new Imperial Troopers, whatever the hell they are. Their armors are dope.
Yeah, they're technically army, but...
So, Sean...
There was one thing... My rating? I was gonna say before I do give it, we didn't talk about the Freedom Fighters.
Oh, yeah. You just reminded me, because I want...
You mean Destiny?
Yeah, okay, so...
The Guardians?
Hey, we're the only people in this game.
Yeah, I see that. Let's back out.
The Guardians from Destiny?
Not Guardians, they're the fucking Fallen. But,
no, they were the Guardians.
The Cloud Rider gang.
What if they made a Star Wars game like Destiny?
That's kind of what I'm expecting from Respawn's game, and that scares me. Anyway, Enfys Nest. Their reveal was not great. I did not like the fact that they turned out to be good guys. They turned out to be a young rebel cell. That was terrible. They should have been like an underground sort of like mob gang. I mean, they were a swoop bike gang. They brought back the Cloud Riders from Legends as this swoop bike game, and they turn them into good guys. And Han immediately is like, "Yeah, I'll help you." Yeah.
Oh, they have swoop
request.
bike gang?
Do your greatest Shrek impression. Giving your review. All right, go.
Do my greatest Shrek impression? Don't guess. It's awful.
Hey, Brandon.
Yeah.
I know this is like relatively a Star Wars stream, but would you want to slide the new Assassin's Creed in there somewhere at some point?
I only saw the I only saw there was an announcement. I didn't see anything else besides that.
It's you didn't see the fucking Sparta kick and what it's called?
Isn't it Assassin's Creed Odyssey?
Yeah, and it's like I guess it's I don't know.
Oh, is it gonna be like Greece?
I don't know.
Because the Odyssey. Sorry. Okay. Back
like
to
not a full-on discussion, but like just a little. Yeah.
Well, back to the out of 10 rating. I didn't even
go
get
back to that.
Okay, mine.
I didn't even get Landon's number.
No, we're going. Sean. It was Sean's turn. I said I was going last.
Oh, I won't. You see, I want to. You know what? Go ahead, Sean. Go ahead.
My rating out of 10. I give it like a
boneless.
I'll give it like a 8.59. To be honest, I didn't have anything. There was nothing.
8.59.
8.5 or 9 because I didn't really have a gripe with the movie. Like I told you, I know all the things. I know pretty much almost everything about Star Wars except for things that are in the Clone Wars, right? And like off the books and stuff.
So you vaguely know the movies.
No. I've seen like, all right, look. I've seen all the prequel movies. I told you I've seen all of the original Star Wars movies, but I haven't seen them like in one sitting. I've seen them in parts. But seeing how the way Han Solo was compared to he was when he was like back then, you can obviously see the difference. But that's going off topic. What I think of the movie is that I think Han Solo was good. I think that Gambino was good. I don't think that I think what's her name, Emilia Clarke,
Kira, her character.
Fuck her. All right, she was really good.
Sorry.
What? Yeah, the one thing I just really didn't like was Woody Harrelson's character, and how the whole Freedom Fighters turned out to be good.
Yeah, I don't like that either. But go ahead, Brandon.
Okay. But that's all I. That's mine.
So. I'll have to see it again before I can really nail down my rating for the movie out of 10. But as of right now, I'm feeling
like without mission, just.
Yeah, I'm feeling it's around, like 9. No, I'm gonna say 8.5. I'm gonna say 8.5.
So it's 8.5 flush. Everyone thinks it's 8.5.
Yeah, mostly
like
because. So I'll talk about what I didn't like first, and then I'll go into what I liked. So what I didn't like was the I'm gonna kind of go in order, but the Lady Proxima, the giant slug woman centipede creature thing at the beginning of the film, I thought she was dumb and that she didn't serve a lot of purpose. Though the thermal detonator scene was kind of a fun homage to the original trilogy.
Fucking hell.
The another thing I didn't like was again the Cloud Riders ending up to be good, and I almost said I didn't like the train heist scene. And I say that it was a fun action set piece, but they tried to put Chewbacca and Kindergarten. I did leave a written response, perhaps on a future stream, though. I've seen it a number of times. Where was I? They tried to put put a lot of fake tension around Han and Chewie in that set piece, and it didn't work because you know they survive past this movie. You can't do anything besides like injure them maybe, but not to the point where they can't recover.
Those filler characters though.
Yeah, you knew they were dead upon inception. You knew they were gonna die from the trailers. Did I like Shrek is Love, Shrek is Love, Shrek is Love, Shrek is Light?
I love that dead
It was
meme.
a thing. Yeah, it was a thing. I mean, I saw it when I was like freshman year of high school. So
actually, I got you, Kindergarten. I love that shit. I love it.
Back to my little review though. One other thing I really didn't like was the I'm trying to think of it. I can remember the scene in my head, but I can't put it into words. It was I guess really Woody Harrelson's character. I know why he was in the movie, but I just thought the execution was poor. Other than that, things I liked. I loved seeing the Kessel Run in the movie. I loved... Oh, okay, I do remember another thing I didn't like. I didn't like the origin of Han Solo's name. Solo.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that was dumb. Who are your people? I have no people. I'm alone. Han Solo. That's so cheesy. That's so dumb. But things I like again. The Kessel Run was an exhilarating, just set piece. Seeing it actually take place. The whole Kessel raid itself was fun. I think I loved Kessel altogether, especially seeing it in an actual cinematic movie and not just in Rebels. I also really liked Lando. Donald Glover. There was no other choice to play Lando than Donald Glover. I can say that definitively.
I would want him to play Miles Morales if they made a Black Spider.
Yeah, I could see that. Although he does already play someone in the Spider-Man movies. He plays like that thug.
Well, like, here's
Maybe
my
he
theory.
becomes
Like,
Miles Morales.
considering that they...
Well, see, what Miles Morales is...
Well, can I finish my review before we get into other
a whole nother thing.
things? Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
Dang.
Lando was perfect. There was no other choice than Donald Glover. Then I have to say, besides those bits, Alden was great as Han too. I did enjoy him. Chewie was probably my favorite character from the movie, I think. Seeing the Sabat game where the Falcon was won, watching the Falcon fall apart into the Falcon as we know it was great. I loved the character between Han and Lando. Other than that, yeah, I'd say the movie is... It's pretty great if you're looking for just a fun Star Wars adventure. If you're going into it expecting some extravagant Star Wars story, you're probably going to be disappointed. I wish I could give a better answer than that. I'll go through your guys' ratings. Kindergarten said 9.5 out of 10. Caleb, Solo was a solid 7 out of 10. Han was great. Him and Chewie made the movie. I would agree with that 100%. Lando was okay. Kira and Han had no chemistry. They did okay on Corellia, but after that, nope. The Maul reveal was awesome. Yes. The Maul reveal was fantastic. I forgot to mention that as the part I loved. But it's... Oh my god. I still get chills, thanks, from that scene. Again, having Ray Park reprise his role as Darth Maul in the flesh, and then Sam Witwer dubbing over the voice as we know him from Clone Wars, was great. To answer your question, though, Kindergarten, if there was a Battlefront 2 tournament and the prize was $1,000, would I enter? Would I enter? Sure. Would I win? Absolutely not.
Absolutely.
Absolutely not.
However, we're Torment, though.
I am fairly trash. Unless it was Starfighter, like a Starfighter tournament, I could maybe stand a chance. I could be fairly competent. Other than that, no, I couldn't.
Well, not stand a chance, but I do.
Now, if it was the original Star Wars Battlefront 2, then I could.
Straight dude. I could not.
Alright, well, I guess that concludes Solo. Let's talk about something else then. You know, like, Donnie just mentioned how Miles Morales was in the Star Wars movie, and he's going to be in the new Spider-Man. That's like a, what do you call it, speculation? I'd say that
well, Miles Morales is getting, like, he's in a 3D movie, Enter the Spideyverse.
Yeah, Brandon.
I'm sorry.
I really love you, but sometimes...
Miles Morales is the current Spider-Man.
Yeah, what I'm trying to say is that because Disney owns both Marvel and, you know, some of the MCU and
not some, they own
all. Just more roles in movies.
Well, they don't own all of Marvel.
I know, I'm saying that, like, I said a part of Star Wars.
Yeah.
I mean, not Star Wars. I said a part of the MCU. So I'm thinking that, like, because of his role in the recent movie, he would obviously get a free role in Spider-Man, as Spider-Man.
I don't know. I guess part of me, like, I've always kind of expected Miles Morales to be younger than Peter Parker. And with, God, what's his name? Oh, fuck, I'm drawing a blank.
See, I really don't know the story between the connection between Peter Parker and Miles Morales. I think it has something to do with multi-universes.
Kind of. There's multiple facets. Part of it is... Jesus Christ.
Like, Miles Morales is the current Spider-Man, but Peter Parker is from a different universe, who's training him how to be Spider-Man. Because there's a whole Spider-Verse. All the Spider-Mans know each other at some point.
Yeah, it's weird. There's also, like... At least that's how it is. Tom Holland, thank you, Kindergarten. Tom Holland is perfect as Peter Parker. Even Stan Lee actually went on Twitter and was like, Tom Holland, you are exactly what I envisioned as Peter Parker, or you are exactly what I envisioned Peter Parker to be when I was conceptualizing Spider-Man. How's my little Spidey boy doing? Also, can we just talk about Stan Lee on Twitter? He is adorable. I fucking love Stan Lee on Twitter.
Excelsior!
I don't follow him on Twitter, but I feel like I should.
Oh my god.
I'm about to tweet at... What's his face? Damn, I forgot his name. You just said his name.
Tom Holland?
No, not Tom Holland.
Donald Glover? Stan Lee?
No, not Donald. Yes, Stan Lee. I'm gonna tweet at Stan Lee, telling him to get me that Subway sponsor. I can eat a sandwich on screen.
What?
Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. Stan Lee owns Subway, right?
No. No, no.
I don't know where.
Oh wait, I think that's actually.
I don't know where you get your delusions, Laser Brain.
It must be Tyler.
Damn it.
Are we actually making it outside?
No.
Yeah, they're in overtime.
We have to get it, or if it's dropped, it's got to be picked up right away. Holy shit! Run, little man, run! Oh, he's dead. It's over. Don't run backwards, coward.
I only have 9 kills. Oh.
I only have 11.
So guys, I have one question for you.
I really
witness any...
I'm so close to getting the fucking
What?
explosive bolt.
If you could
You're lagging again. Excelsior. What?
Me too.
If you could witness any cinematic event in Star Wars canon in person,
Actually, okay, that I'll answer the question, but then that's something I did kind of want to get into about future Star Wars movies. But if I could witness any event, either in person, that's tough. I'd say either the Clone Wars or the Mandalorian Wars.
You know what? It's like I love the way what's his face? Who's Samuel Jackson? Mace Windu.
Yeah.
You know, Mace Windu, bruh. His knuckles must be made of like some shit.
Are you talking about from Clone Wars and not the Clone Wars where he just beat to fucking hell and back a bunch of super battle droids?
Yeah, I remember I asked you a long time ago. I said, what if the Jedi like sort of implemented the Force in martial arts? And you're like, yeah, they did. I'm like, huh? And he showed me this clip of Mace Windu in the Clone Wars animated series, just going ham on some droids, bro. I just.
Do they have Bossk already?
Supporting role, Obi-Wan cameo, then his own movie.
All our shit transfers over from the last. It's not. It's still the same game.
Okay.
The thing is, Obi-Wan or Darth Maul cannot be an antagonist in a Obi-Wan movie because we know how that story ends. We've already seen it in Rebels. I would like to see a few more cameos of Maul if they continue like with an underground sort of I guess movie trend featuring like Kira and Maul and shit. But going back to what I had in mind after what Justin said, I would prefer future Star Wars movies to cover events and not characters. I don't want spin-off. I don't want Star Wars to be like Marvel where we get a spin-off movie for every character.
Yeah.
This kindergarten asked, what would you do if Shrek whispered into your ear, "This is my swamp"?
That's funny.
I mean, that's just a question, you know?
I would assume I'm
my response is I would just accept my fate.
Brandon, I just thought of a great idea for the Obi-Wan.
Peppermint Ingus, what?
I just thought of a great idea for the Obi-Wan.
What's that?
You know that comic art that came out where Obi-Wan, he was on Tatooine and he found that Tusken Raider that was a Jedi?
That was from Legends, actually, but yeah. People want that story. Yeah, people want that story where it's like a Jedi that lost his way goes after Obi-Wan post Order 66. And who better than fuck. It was something Het. I don't remember his name, but it was something Het. He actually revealed what Tusken Raider looks like to Anakin after he murdered the village. It was an interesting story, and I'd like to see that in an Obi-Wan movie. But again, I want future movies, as much as I want an Obi-Wan movie, I want future movies to cover events and not characters. So more along the veil of Rogue One, less Han Solo, if that makes sense.
Yeah, like Halo Reach, you know what I'm saying? Rogue One was the Halo Reach of Star Wars.
Kind of, yeah. Except Rogue One was better. and Reach retconned the shit out of one of my favorite books.
Good.
Die.
One of my favorite games, though.
That is true. And there is actually a way to make the timeline work between games. When will you turn on super chats? I don't know. I
mean, if people are asking.
Yeah, it's. I don't know. It's just I don't feel like. I don't feel like I'm worthy of money. I don't feel like I'm worth
Brandon,
anything.
You absolute idiot! With all this clout, you could be making
will you stop with the fucking streamer clout? Jesus Christ.
No! Streamer clout is a real thing. And
Brandon?
people need to accept it.
Oh, wait, hey.
Are you stuck?
Oh,
there.
no. It's right. Wait, When you get right here, you can't move. Oh god.
Oh my god.
Hey, look at that on stream.
Sean, you should definitely like tell Brandon how important some clout is.
I don't need clout.
It's not like I've had
my
clout.
tweet got 63 likes. I'm the clout. I'm the clout.
He's got Twitter clout. Why don't you bug him?
Yeah, I got some Twitter clout.
That is true. You got your picture retweeted.
I went on that. I went on the tweet and I looked through all the likes, and I saw that I was the only person who liked it that had an actual profile picture.
Stop lying to yourself. Anyway,
what's my favorite food?
Yeah.
Well, why don't we go around? Everyone answer what your favorite food is. I'll go. I'll go first. Oh, you said steak.
I love me some steak.
That's a good answer. It depends on how I'm feeling. I have a few favorite foods that I swap between. I love egg scrambles. The more meat in it, the better usually. So I like to make mine with like diced ham, sausage, bacon, a little bit of green peppers.
Please stop.
I'm sorry.
You're making me hungry, so
I'm so sorry. But other than that, I really enjoy steak, and then as like my favorite sweet thing is like chocolate cake. Here's a Subway. Oh my god.
This man is Jared Fogle. Jared Fogle is watching our stream. I knew it. I knew he was watching.
He's never gonna let this go.
Dog. Jared Fogle, dog.
If I had to choose, I mean, most of you already know, and you always bash me whenever I say it, but I love salad.
That's kind of like, I don't want to say it's weird, but it's like different. Like that's.
What kind of salad you like? Potato salad, fruit salad, dip salad.
Yummy.
Lettuce salad.
Lettuce salad.
Just straight lettuce, no dressing.
Just straight bowl of lettuce, nothing else.
Sean's the type of dude to eat like a head of lettuce.
First layer is lettuce, then shredded
but
lettuce.
I will
Who's
say,
Subway? Jared Fogle is the owner of Subway Kindergarten. He's also a convicted pedophile. So I don't know.
Owner of Subway? I thought he was only a spokesperson.
No, he owned it.
No, he didn't. He was just a spokesperson.
Oh, was he just a spokesperson?
Yeah, he just got skinny from eating Subway sandwiches, and they're like, "Hey, you're a mascot."
I lost weight eating Subway.
He was just a random dude they pulled off the street because he ate so much fucking Subway. Like, hey, be our spokesperson.
Yo, he was massive, yo. He lost weight eating all that Subway. Somebody pulled him off.
It saved his life.
Yeah. He's like, you eat Subway every day? He's like, I eat Subway
every day.
And he's like, I need you to speak for our company. Here's our card. Don't touch any kids, though. I can't promise you. That's good enough.
I can make no guarantee. That's good enough for us. And then...
What is it about show business and little boys and girls?
It's magical.
It's weird.
Never go to California, guys. Going to LA or Hollywood.
Jesus.
Also, Brandon.
Yeah.
You know, it's okay. I can say the N-word. This is YouTube, right?
Still don't say the N-word.
Just don't say the N-word. Heard you were black.
Have you watched Etika, though?
Yeah, but Etika's different. He can't... Don't say it. Part of me wants to like go on the Discord and show stream that sequence, but you know.
You shouldn't stream any of this.
Yeah, our Discord is cursed. The face that smiles back, Billy Mays.
Wait, that's gold.
But you can link it, tell people to join it.
I can, if you guys are interested, we can drop Discord invites. Actually, Justin, do you wanna do that? Actually, just drop Discord invites on the.
We have the driest Discord server of all time, but
you'll probably leave, just like you'll unfollow my Twitter after following it at Emperor Hotshot.
If you guys want, I'll give you I'll give our server some clout. I'll just put it like.
Fucking
just thought I'd throw that plug in there real quick.
Yeah.
YouTube is definitely not our job.
No,
I wish it was our job.
I work nights. I definitely work nights. I work long hours. I actually am getting a lot of overtime next week, so I'm not gonna be able to make as much content as I'd like. But I'm hoping to improve that somewhat.
We both got night jobs.
Yeah. Yeah, and Night Shift can be killer. I will throw that out there. It is actually murder. Especially the 12-hour night shifts I'm going to be pulling next week.
I don't have it as bad as you, but...
Yeah. No, the dream is to be somewhat self-employed to an extent, though. Kindergarten in the future, but all things in moderation. I don't know if YouTube's the answer to that, but, you know.
Especially with the way things are going.
Yeah.
A lot of like small people have been having really good luck with Twitch.
I don't like Twitch though. I thought about Mixer, but I don't know.
Mixer isn't very popular.
It's beating out frickin' it's beating out Twitch. A lot of people are starting to switch over.
Even I haven't heard of Mixer.
Well, it's because of Twitch's stupid privacy policy. Not even a privacy policy, just like their
user policy. I do need to play Papa Louie in the next stream.
Papa Louie, what's that?
I don't know what that is.
I'm gonna look it up for you, Brandon.
Thanks, pal.
Papa Louie Arcade. PapaLouie.com. It's a pizzeria.
Oh my god, is that like one of those cool math games?
Yeah, it's like oh god, it's like these old like Flash games.
We should have like a cool math game stream one day.
Let's just see how long this game can go.
We've actually been streaming for we've actually been streaming for about 3 hours.
You know what? You just reminded me. Back in the douche days.
It's been 2 hours.
Yeah.
Back in the douche days where we streamed on Twitch. I used to play. I played like a couple Flash games, and then I just became known as the guy who plays the Flash games. And I'm like, and everyone would actually come by the stream and would be like, "Yo,
it's the Flash guy."
Yeah, like they didn't even know my name. They just know the guy who played the Flash.
Hey, it's the Flash.
First of all, let me get this out there. Coop is not douche. Our entire channel was douche. That was the name of our group, not the guy. Okay? And these guys needed to learn our name. We got a bunch of Five Nights at Freddy's RP in the chat. Sexting each other, cybering each other. Cyber fucking.
That was so goddamn cursed.
Cyber animatronic fucking in my chat. And I had to like, I couldn't do it.
Do you guys remember we had a picture of me up in the corner of every stream as quote sex appeal?
Yeah.
That's some Coop shit.
I remember like we said we needed some sex appeal in our Twitch.
We just
that's some Coop shit.
But you know, like Coop could be watching this right now. You don't need to talk shit about Coop. You know what I'm saying?
This is for you, Coop. I'm sorry, I don't mean it.
I'm not talking shit. It's just some shit Coop would do.
Yes.
The Coop Justice Warrior, social Coop warrior, social Coop.
Coop lives matter.
Coop lives. Man.
Coop Chuck lives matter.
Robot lives matter.
I don't know what I thought it was gonna come.
Droid lives. DLM. Droid lives matter.
DLM. Droid lives matter.
They killed the thickest droid.
Oh, Jesus Christ. It always comes back now. I'm starting to regret telling you to see that movie.
They should have installed a fleshlight on that droid.
A fleshlight?
How many times do I have to tell you? Lando and L3 said they were compatible.
They must have some sort of
They both said it together?
Have you are Thanos.
I had 15,000.
Do I say yes to that?
Yes, I have Am Thanos.
I have Am Thanos. I don't play a lot of Fortnite, if that's what you're asking. I actually kind of despise the game.
Brandon's not a fart nut streamer.
Yeah, I'm not a fart nut streamer. I've thought about playing it in the future, like forcing myself to play it, but
you're gonna become known. It's just gonna be the next Five Nights at Freddy's.
You're the Fortnite guy. You'll never be the Fortnite guy. That's Ninja.
You're the fart nut guy.
Fart. Welcome back to Fart Nut guy.
Yo, you're the fart.
Imagine having an actual fart nut.
Have
like,
you ate Thanos?
2,000 credits.
One
more kill.
I don't know what the correct answer to that is.
I think he's asking, did you eat Thanos?
No. Is that the right answer? No.
No, I mean the person typing, they have like a autocorrect on, so I'm guessing this is taking like multiple tries. So I don't think it's 8. Have you? Let's try to decode this, guys. Have you?
Can we get our forensics team on this, please?
I got you.
Results came back, sir. What are they? You are the gay. God damn it, Johnson. Every time with this bullshit.
Your mom gay.
Your dad too.
Your whole generation.
Your grandma lesbian.
Sean, why did you just smash the keyboard in the chat?
What is wrong with you?
Like all of a sudden I just hear
eat his hand before he snaps it.
Wait,
is this a new blast map?
Eat his hand before he snaps it.
I'm
I'm sorry, but if I took a knuckle sandwich from Thanos, you could just kiss my sweet life goodbye.
It's amazing Tony fucking survived that punch.
Yeah, because in the comics that shit killed Captain America.
Yeah, nobody can eat a damn punch from Thanos.
But then
That's
again,
insane.
Iron Man and the Stark in his suit is stronger than Iron Man. So his power, he has more power.
I got him, Brandon. Or no.
Oh.
Or you
That was a detonite charge.
Can we talk about how Thanos had my boy the Hulk on Super Slam, on WWE Super Slam?
Can we talk about how we threw my boy Hulk around like... Do I remember Pop Tropica? I have never heard a more cursed sentence.
You've never heard of Pop Tropica?
I've heard of Pop Tropica. I used to play it. My sister used to play it every day after school.
You better.
Yo, used to play Pop Tropica in school. In a computer lab.
They blocked it because we played it too much at school.
Yeah, so all the girls in class started playing Thought Tropica instead.
But they played that on the playground.
Thought Tropica.
Wanna be my boyfriend? As the girls do.
You know what my favorite scene from Thor Ragnarok?
I thought you were gonna say Pop Tropica. My favorite island was the spy one.
One of my favorite scenes from Thor Ragnarok was when the Hulk grabbed Thor and he like slammed him on the ground, and Loki jumped up and he was like, "Yes, that's how it feels. That's how it feels."
Yeah.
I just thought that was so funny.
They referenced that so much. You know,
did you guys ever see not ever see anything, but you guys ever heard of the website Funbrain?
Yeah.
I wanna say so.
What about Starfall?
No.
Okay. That's sad.
We should play some wet pussy games next time.
You guys remember
Jesus Christ, Justin.
Wait, we should, huh? Don't
you guys,
repeat that.
You guys remember Fancy Pants?
No.
No.
Oh wait, Fancy Pants? Is it like this orange pants and spiky hair?
Yeah.
He's like a stick figure?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, play some Dog. This is why you're my
Fancy Pants.
This is why Sean's my best friend. I love me some.
You know what's funny, Justin?
The mobile game now?
No, they just released another Fancy Pants game.
Let's go.
Let's go.
You see, they doing the work out here. EA ain't even a better company than people making Fancy Pants.
Do you remember SpongeBob Gloob of Doom? No. I've never been into SpongeBob, so you're asking the wrong person.
I remember SpongeBob Delivery Dilemma. It's like you're driving the Krabby Patty car and you have to dodge all the other cars.
Remember the SpongeBob like Flash game where it was like a carnival?
Oh yeah, I remember that one. And you were waiting for like the new car, like the carnival rides to come out because they were updated. You see, that was the updates I was waiting for. Y'all fools out here waiting for Fortnite updates.
Charge.
I remember that.
Y'all goons waiting for them Fortnite updates. I'm waiting for my SpongeBob Carnival game update. Remember that SpongeBob game where you have to roll up the snowball?
Yo, it's been so long.
Yo, do you guys remember Webkins?
Webkins?
What?
You
remember Salad Spoon?
You don't remember Webkins?
Or Salad
What is Webkins? Let me look this up. I'm looking up Webkins.
These guys are lagging.
I think the game's lagging.
No? Well, maybe. Yeah, the game's lagging.
Brandon, what the hell is Webkins?
They were like stuffed animals, and then you could like take the code on the tag of the stuffed animal and load it into a game, and you'd own that pet. You took care of him, and you could build him a house.
This is worse than fucking, what's it called? This is worse.
I was just thinking of Neopets. Remember Neopets?
Bro, this is so ugly, Sean. Sean, I found. This is you if you were a dinosaur. I'm putting this in. I'm putting this in.
That was oddly specific.
No, trust me. This is him if he was a dinosaur.
Jesus, I watched that stormtrooper eat a rock, or that clone trooper eat a rocket. I can't believe I said stormtrooper. I felt like my father.
So you putting? What the fuck is that?
B2 unit online. B2 unit deploying. Roger, roger.
Has there ever been a droid that's been like, no, I will not fight. I will help my fellow humans.
It's called Elf.
Because they're not human.
Yeah.
My fellow humans.
No. Because they're not programmed that way, because that's not how...
What about SpongeBob Employee of the Month? Do you remember that? Again, I never was interested in anything SpongeBob related, so you're asking the wrong person.
SpongeBob Employee of the Month.
I actually, admittedly, I only saw SpongeBob for like the first time in college.
That's sad.
Yeah.
I used to be all about SpongeBob growing up.
Have you
SpongeBob,
guys...
The video game developed by THQ, you know that company that doesn't exist anymore?
Oh, wait, hey, do you guys remember the Billy and Mandy Flash game? The Halloween one?
Yo, do you remember Billy and Mandy?
Hold on. About SpongeBob Employee of the Month, though. I think this was on, like... It was on Microsoft Windows. You see, I didn't play any Windows games.
Can someone please get on that? Oh, fuck.
Gotta get my big...
No, motherfucker!
Hey, Justin.
Hmm?
It was like, remember in Billy and Mandy? There's a spider in my house. Go squish it. That's what I do, son. And he was like, dang. Gotta get my big boot.
Dang. Gotta get my big boot.
Yeah, they're rushing the gunship.
God, I need to talk about how ugly Mr. Krabs used to be in SpongeBob. Nobody remembers this.
Do you guys play Taz Wanted on Xbox and PC? What?
Taz Wanted?
Taz Wanted. And is it Taz the Tasmanian Tiger?
Ooh, that was smart.
It's Tasmanian Devil, you fucking idiot.
It's Tiger.
No, it's Taz the Tasmanian Tiger. You
It's
dummy.
Taz the Tasmanian Devil, you fucking morons.
No, he's a
Taz
tiger.
Wanted. This is like, I'm looking at it. This is a Looney Tunes game.
Oh, it's Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. Damn. Taz.
I only really play on PC though, Kinder. At least nowadays. I used to be an Xbox gamer. I actually, this monitor right here that my webcam is standing on, it is actually home to my Xbox. If not, Google it. It was amazing. I'll take a look.
Wait,
at that
I
later.
did have Taz Wanted. Oh my god.
I didn't.
Roger.
He's like, I'm still an Xbox
Hey,
fan.
look!
I'm still an hardcore Xbox fan. I use it to hold my monitor now.
It supports my monitor. It supports my PC gaming.
Oh, I love it. I love Xbox. It's such a perfect monitor
Wait,
stand.
Sean, I looked up Taz Wanted. I found a Tweety Bird T-pose. So I'm gonna put these in.
Just gotta slide in there.
Is anyone gonna comment on like that clean triple I just got?
No.
Fuck.
Anyway, I'm watching it happen right now, actually.
Okay, so I armed it, and then it just like froze. It wouldn't fucking arm it.
Oh god.
And when I ran up to it, like the progress bar was still showing there, and it was completely full. So I don't
This
know.
is why I'm an assault man.
But I'm gonna have to wrap things up in a few minutes.
Yeah, I'm going to need to too because I still have to work tonight.
You should get some sleep.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish this game and I'll probably wrap up the stream.
I think this was a successful.
I enjoyed this. I do plan on streaming more often. I'm actually going to be starting officially my podcast tomorrow, and I have a video either tonight or just later at some point explaining the podcast, what it is. So that'll probably be uploaded by tonight, I'm hoping, and then I'll be doing the live stream tomorrow for the podcast. where I'll be going over gaming and entertainment news with some things I like and things I hate. But yeah, feel free to follow me. I'm going to plug my Twitter one last time, @EmperorHotshot. If you guys want to plug your Twitter as well, feel free.
Actually, I'm about to give you guys...
My Twitter is nothing but a shit posted itself, so
yeah, it's same. My Twitter is nothing but bad drawings and shit posts.
I don't even draw anymore.
You need to.
Jesus. If you get Taz wanted and play it on stream, you'll be the greatest man alive.
Because only my account matters. And
deleting your account for spam. Also removing moderator privileges. Yeah, I'm removing those.
What did you do?
But
posted the link.
Even if you did want to follow us or not, which you probably don't even want to, I would.
Yeah, I would probably honestly advise against it, unless you want to stay in touch with what I'm doing off of YouTube and what my plans are for the channel and the like. It's the best way to do it.
Like, you can. Not saying you can distinguish us by our voices or anything, but like you probably can't.
Yeah.
But we reply to Brandon's posts a lot, so it's kind of there.
Yeah, damn, what's my name?
I think it's Evan.
No, my name is
Justin's name is Cold Sandwich.
Damn.
I think it's Jared Fogel.
I think it's Jared? Yeah, my name is Jared Fogel. And I lost 200 pounds eating nothing but fucking sandwiches.
Please give me some actual food. I'm fucking dying.
I miss burgers.
I forgot what the taste of fruit was.
Well, I just got a triple kill. You saw that?
Justin, what was that curse thing you asked me yesterday? You've heard of pineapple on pizza, now get ready for grape slices on pizza.
Yeah.
I don't understand what's going on here. Like, there's nobody on their team, nobody on our team.
I feel like every time I run to the objective, I just get mowed down with our entire team, but then when our entire team is there, they're not there, and then somehow we still lose it.
I'm just gonna talk to you guys about my cursed findings until I go.
Jesus Christ.
Wait, who's all about to get off?
I'm finishing this game and then I'm getting off.
Yeah, you better hurry up because I'm about to like unleash my cursed findings on the internet. You know, because I'm like an archaeologist, but I look for cursed things.
Alright, but I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. It's been a pleasure talking solo with you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed this experience too.
Meatball bubblegum!
Stop.
Meatball bubblegum! Let's go!
Not over yet. Watch, I'm gonna spawn this. I'm gonna spawn it and I'm gonna give you a big.
Marissa, if you're watching this VOD later, I'll show you the fucking meatball bubblegum.
Grapes on pizza! Can I get a grape on pizza?
If people made a movie on you, what is it going to be called? Disappointment.
Sounds about right.
Yes.
You ever put peanut butter on your girl's toes and just went ham?
Okay, that's enough. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. I'll see you all in the next stream. This is your man, Emperor Hotshot, signing off. Thanks for watching, guys.